Hi, I'm here to talk about what I do for what I call my hybrid albums. And what this is a tradition, or it's got elements of traditional photo albums, a little bit of project life inspiration, and smash books. I like to collect memorabilia and brochures wherever we go, and so I'm starting to use them in these journals. I keep them in a 3-ring binder for space. We live in a condo and we don't have tons of space, and I want them to fit on my bookshelves. They're easy to use, easy to pick up and go through. They're very inexpensive and readily available, and I happen to have lots of page protectors. So those are some of the reasons I keep them in a 3-ring binder. And I use brochures and memorabilia, my own photos. I use pocket techniques and fold outs and waterfall techniques to get a lot of pictures in a relatively small amount of space. Some journaling cards and some embellishments. I'm not very good at embellishments, but I'm trying. So anyway, I wanted to show you some of what I'm talking about here. So I went on recently we went on a wine tasting weekend in Walla Walla in Washington, and so this is my little album from that trip, and everything on this page, well, all the pictures, this, and this are all just cut out from brochures. My own journaling card that I got from a Project Life set that I think they must have done a limited edition. I got it very inexpensively, and I like it a lot, but I've never seen it since. It has to do with traveling. And then the July in 2016, I cut out with my Silhouette Cameo. So this page is in a page protector, and again, over here it's a mixture of things from brochures. That's from a brochure. These are from a brochure. This is a brochure. This is a stamp with a little bit of my own journaling. And there's a journaling card. And then that's my own photo. Again, my own photo from a brochure from the front of a paper bag. Also in page protectors. Again, a mixture of things, my own photos and brochures. And then this page is not in a page protector. I extended it with using the same color cardstock to make it the same size as the pages that are in page protectors, and also to be able to use the whole page and to allow for the 3-ring punch. So I wanted this not in a page protector because I have this big fat brochure that I wanted you to be able to pull out. So again, the other side of this also obviously isn't in a page protector, but this half of the 2-page spread is. And I don't think it's too disruptive that one of them is in a page protector and one of them isn't. No complaints so far. Again, this is mostly brochures and my own journaling. Again, miscellaneous brochures and stuff. And I really like being able to use the stuff I've collected. You know, I have no problem throwing away the excess once I've used what appealed to me about it in the first place. Again, 2 of my own pictures and a brochure, and back to page protectors. And then the last page, again, does not have a page protector because I had 3 brochures and put them in this little pocket. So that is one example. I've recently been on a trip to Europe with my daughter, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm working on that. I've got a big fat 3-ring binder because I expect this to be big. I had 251 pictures printed of the 500 pictures that we took. I'm obviously not going to have 251 pages or even half that many in this book, so I had to figure out a way to get multiple pictures on one page, which I am doing, and I will show you. So again, my own pictures, journaling, and page protectors. Same thing here. Sometimes I cut out the main part of the picture. And then here, this spread, this side is in page protector, this side is not, and I have 9 pictures on this page. Again, I extended it and so that I could 3-ring bind and that it would be the same size as the other pages. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 photos on this page. And I like it pretty well. It's fun to flip through. And this side is also interactive in that I've got an envelope here, and you can pull out this little map and see where we were. Back to a page protector on this side and there, but not on this side, because on this side I did a little flip out because I wanted this picture on this page because it had to do with that day. And then on this side also, this is a big flip out, and I just wrote a little. And on the other side of this, I have 8 pictures on this page. This time I attached them with washi tape, which works really well. I have a journaling card from that Project Life set down here that I wrote a little bit about this. This is also a journaling card, and the picture on it is from a brochure that I picked up in Prague and just happened to go with the colors here, so I just put that on top of the journaling card. On this side I have a brochure that you can open up, and on this side, on this side I have a little flip because I wanted all these pictures to go together, and just wrote a little bit about them on the other side. And then on this side we're back to a page protector, and everything on this page is from a brochure. Back here I'm back to my own photos, and I haven't quite decided what to say yet, so you can see this is very much in progress. And then sometimes I just use a whole page and just write out. I had too much information to include just on journaling cards, so I'll type up an entire page. So this is as far as I've gotten on this. But sometimes this is an album that I went back to 1972 and started. I had a mixture of pictures from my early days with my husband, and so I decided to make an album out of it. So I have about, I guess, 3 or 4 years in this album. As you see, I haven't labeled it yet. But so again, I used big page protector. I've got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pictures on this page because I don't mind trimming. And then on this side, I use baseball card protectors. I had a lot of old pictures. Some are fading. They were done with an Instamatic camera. So it's a mixture of pictures, trimmed, and journaling. And there, and there. Back to kind of my own collage of pictures. Here is just sort of an introduction for what was coming. Baseball card protectors. This is a little partial page protector because I found some postcards that related to this, so I put that in there. Whole page again. And again, sort of the story. Let's see. I'll flip through again. Back to baseball card page protectors here. And full page. And then this, we lived through kind of a really interesting storm when we lived in Holland, Michigan, and I wanted to include the newspaper clipping that I had kept from that. So I made this an interactive page. You can just open it up and see the that's a photocopy of the newspaper. So with pictures on this side. And then my husband was into photography for a while, and so I featured some of his pictures here, but I had a lot of them and I wasn't quite sure what to do with them. So I made a little envelope and labeled it Larry's Photos. And so there's a bunch of them in there if anybody's interested in looking at those. So these are all in page protectors. Now this is a fold out, but I used the fusing tool so that it stayed in page protectors. I don't know that I necessarily do that again. I don't think it helped all that much. But anyway, so that's what I'm talking about. Oh, here's, again, I kept them in page protectors, everything, and then used washi tape to do another waterfall technique. I don't know that I love that. I probably just skip the page protectors when I do that. So yeah, so that's what I'm talking about when I say hybrid, and it's working for me, and I'm actually really happy with the process, and I feel like it gives me a lot of freedom to just do whatever I want. Thanks for watching.